it's Lisa, and today I stopped at my mom's house because for Easter we have homemade manicotti. And I have my grandma's recipe here, like you can even see how old it is. But we make our own homemade shells and filling, so I'm going to show you how we do that. So stay tuned.
Today we're making manicotti shells, and these are homemade. It's a recipe my mom used to make all the time, and this was actually her writing. And we're going to start with 3 eggs. I like doing this in the blender so everything is mixed thoroughly. So we're going to put 3 eggs in here. So we have 3 eggs that I like to put in the blender. 1 cup of water. 1 pinch of salt. And 1 cup of flour. And you mix that up.
Before we go any further, I want you to explain this because I remember this growing up.
Okay, this was a pancake griddle given to my mother as a birthday gift, and it has to be about 35 years ago. And we tried looking for this online. There's nothing like this anymore. Nothing that makes a shape. Everything is just a long
Skillet,
griddle that you put your own pancakes on. But this is how we gauge our manicotti. If you don't have this, a lot of people use little pans that are on the stove. You can use just a pan that's the size of a pancake, and do one at a time.
So the shell is kind of like a crepe consistency?
Yes, it's a very thin, you'll see as we
And this,
move on.
it may not look like it, but this thing is heavy. It seriously, I think it weighs like 5 or 8 pounds because...
And it gets very hot.
Yeah.
Now, we don't grease anything on this. I like to put my mixture in a deep bowl so that I could grab it with a scoop that my mom left in here. This is the exact measurement that we want 1 manicotti. So here we go, and this is how we start. Now we got to maneuver it as we drop the batter so that the manicotti are very thin. We want them very thin so when you eat them, they actually melt in your mouth. They're not like the heavy pasta that you buy, the manicotti in the box that you fill, because that's a lot of pasta and you're not really getting a lot of ricotta. Here you actually taste your ricotta. So let me just show you how these get moving here. I try to fill in all the little gaps. And then as you see them drying out, you flip them. And they're very, very rubbery, but they're very good when you cook them. And there's no way you could overcook or anything. They just cook very fast because there's eggs and water and not much to it. So after they cook a little bit, this is what they look like. I put them on here on a little rack so that they could cool, that they won't sweat. And that's how you make manicotti shells. And then when we come to the ricotta filling, you just make your filling. And I usually put about this much down the center, roll them up, and put them in your pan. And that is manicotti. You could make them up to 3 days in advance. They'll stay. These will not stick together. You could put them in a Ziploc bag and just pile them on top of each other once they cool. Okay, now these are cooled off and I'm running out of room. So what I'm gonna do is start stacking them.
What are you doing, Pop?
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's 10. 10, 20, 30.
How many you got here?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
How long have you been making these Manigottis?
In 93, I think I started when I was 12. Oh yeah, we started making these when after we got married, but we kind of improvised on the recipe. It used to be a little thicker, now we run a little thinner. So we're watching our waistlines. But if you like Italian
Oh
food,
boy.
you got it.
Tell us a memory that you have about making these.
It was a family get together, and everybody participated in the action. Everybody wanted to get in the action, and it was just a lovely thing for the family to get together. And we're still keeping up the tradition. Mary Ann is head of the association here. She's doing a good job.
This is something else we do in our family. We have these lamb tins and bunnies. And my mom makes the cake, and it's frosted and stuff. So I'll wait. I'm gonna wait until Easter so I could actually show you guys what everything looks like.
This is the finished product after the making of the regatta and the rolling them, and you put them in a tray, and now we were going to put our gravy over them, little cheese, tin foil them, and put them in the oven for like just 40 minutes just to get them warm thoroughly. There's nothing, everything is cooked in them, no eggs is in there, so that's it. And
Those were all the pictures you saw?
Yes, those are all the
prepared
pictures
them.
you saw.
And I'll show you a picture of what it looks like when they're ready to be served too. That's all. How many did you make?
I made 50.
That's kind of cool. That's what a push-up
All right.
is.
All right, thank you.
It's like a
No, just put a little cheese on there. What kind of cheese is that?
This is just Romano.
And we call it gravy.
Romano Pecorino.
Romano Pecorino.
It's gravy, right?
Gravy.
This is gravy.
It's not.
Napolitans say gravy.
No sauce.
Yeah, we don't do
I
sauce.
don't know what sauce is.
Okay,
That's it.
put the foil on the top.
How long do you bake it for, and what degree?
350 for about 40-45 minutes, and just until they're thoroughly warmed. Because I did not put any eggs in the regatta, so we don't have to worry about them cooking. Everything is cooked.
All right.
Okay, there they go.
So let's see. My cousin Lynn made homemade artichokes, stuffed artichokes. Delicious. What's in this dish?
What's in this dish is, these are the neck bones that we make the gravy with, so that's how you start the gravy, is with pork neck bones. And these are meatballs with breadcrumbs and garlic and
That's another video.
yeah, that is another
We could
video.
make a whole video.
And this is, on the end, this is called brajol. And brajol is flank steak that's rolled up, and my grandma used to make it with a hard-boiled egg in it. So it's hard-boiled egg and breadcrumbs and garlic and salt and pepper. And that's your mother's the one who taught me how to, and cheese. Your mother's the one who taught me how to make the brajol.
That's what we eat with our pasta. It's delicious. Beautiful.
Fresh.
Get a facial.
That's hot. Isn't it beautiful?
Very nice.
And they come so nice and fluffy. She does a great job.
This is our Easter table. Long table, like the last supper. Easter spread. We got some stuffed artichokes, some sweet potatoes, and some bread for the ham. Got some ham.
Tastes like there's some type of infusion.
This is Italian style broccoli with garlic and oil.
No, but I love.
Eggplant parmesan,
Eggplant parmesan.
Lynn, do you want to know something?
all the meat,
I'm being dead serious.
And the
I'll take
Manicotti.
shots of
and
olive
that's
oil.
my potato casserole.
This guy
She's a
at work
goodness.
tells me to.
This is the best.
Taste
I
it.
think I'll give these ladies about a 10 on this one.
Try it.
Out of this world.
Try it.
Fantastic. You got it.